Breaking news. After announcing his alliance with Rhea Ripley on WWE Raw, Jey Uso responded to the possibility of getting a new hairdo with a single phrase. At WWE Bad Blood, Mommy and Liv Morgan will face off for the title of Women's World Champion. Uso became the new Intercontinental Champion after his victory against Braun Breaker in last Monday's Raw main event. Because of their ongoing relationship on the red carpet, Rhea Ripley was seen among the celebrants as Jey won the championship. The Intercontinental Champion, who is currently associated with Ripley, may be getting a new haircut, so he addressed the possibility of it in his Instagram story today. He replied with the word "stop" to a fan-made photo of himself with a humorous new haircut superimposed on his head. Simply click here to read Uso's tale. At SummerSlam last month, Rhea Ripley's romantic involvement with Dominic Mysterio ended when he betrayed her and helped Liv Morgan regain the Women's World Championship. Next weekend at Bad Blood, Ripley and Morgan will defend their titles against Dirty Dom, who will be ensnared in a shark cage. The choice to have Braun Breaker lose against Jey Uso last week on Raw was not well received by wrestling veteran Vince Russo. On the Legion of Raw edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling, Russo questioned the decision of the promotion to remove Braun Breaker's Intercontinental Championship and asked whether the 26-year-old was being punished for anything. According to the legend, Uso is already on top of the WWE Universe, so he doesn't have to win the championship right now. Last Monday night on WWE Raw, Jey Uso won the Singles Championship for the first time in his WWE career. How much longer the 39-year-old can hold on to the Intercontinental Championship is anyone's guess. If you're a professional wrestler, you know how important it is to match your appearance to your character or narrative. Wrestlers often change their look and character to attract new audiences and keep the ones they already have engaged. Speculation has been circulating recently about WWE superstar Rhea Ripley and Jey Uso's half of the legendary Usos tag team. Their decision to change their appearance. While Jey is known for his streetwise appearance and his Samoan warrior lineage, Ripley is known for her edgy, goth-inspired character as a member of Judgment Day. The interesting notion was met with a straightforward, one-word reaction from Jey Uso. Nah. His response may have been brief, but it ignited a storm of discussion and intrigue among WWE fans and experts with just one word. What was Jey trying to convey when he said, nah? Was he just rejecting the notion outright, or was there more to his response? Fans have been left with a lot to ponder on the idea of Jey emulating Rhea Ripley's style, particularly considering the cultural, personal, and aesthetic differences between the two famous people. Let's dissect Jey Uso's response to explore its deeper meanings, the allure of a possible change, and its potential impact on WWE plot as a whole. The present status of Jey Uso's WWE career must be understood before delving into the details of his response to aligning his look with Rhea Ripley. Jey and his twin brother Jimmy have been mainstays of the tag team division in WWE for more than 10 years. Being one of the most decorated tag teams of all time is a legacy that the Usos have collectively established. Being a part of Roman Reigns' group, the Bloodline, was the catalyst for Jey's meteoric climb to singular superstar. With the moniker Main Event Jey Uso, he emerged from the shadows of the tag team division and became an indispensable cog in the Bloodline's machinery. As the story progressed, Jey's character became more nuanced, showing a person conflicted between duty to family and yearning for autonomy. His complex connection with his twin brother Jimmy and his fight against Roman Reigns' deception demonstrated a level of emotional depth that enthralled the WWE Universe. During this time, his style became a metaphor for his inner turmoil. It was a mashup of Samoan pride, streetwear, and the ferocity of a boxer. However, Jey was thrust into uncharted waters by his departure from the Bloodline and subsequent shift to the Raw brand. Many are wondering what the future holds for the former tag team champion, now that he is free of any familial connections and has started a new chapter in his career. To further distance himself from his bloodline background, would Jey change his look or personality? At this point, the topic of associating with Rhea Ripley or someone like comes up. Rhea Ripley is at the other extreme of the spectrum. Ripley has made her mark in the WWE Women's Division with her outspoken, Gothic-inspired style and her supremacy in the ring. Along with Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio, Ripley is a crucial part of Judgment Day, and his heavy metal influences, black makeup, tattoos, and leather is a great fit for the anarchic and rebellious ethos of the group. An integral aspect of Rhea's identity is her appearance, which is more than just an outside manifestation. Jey Uso has built an image that is bright and street-ready, yet her demeanor conveys a deeper, more menacing side. Even in a hypothetical sense, aligning with someone like Ripley would probably need a radical change in presenting style, not to mention a change in mindset. It was fascinating then that people started wondering whether Jey Uso might adopt Rhea Ripley's dark, edgy style. Wrestlers sometimes change their look to match their new groups or loyalties. Is it possible that Jey, who just left the bloodline, will mark a new chapter in his career by donning a more gothic, Judgment Day-esque appearance? In a single word, nah. Jey caused a stir when asked whether he may alter his appearance to match Rhea Ripley. Putting it simply, it seems to be a rejection of the concept. Every response matters in professional wrestling, particularly when given with such conviction and brevity. A few distinct readings of Jey's answer are possible. One possible explanation is that it's his method of being unique. Over the course of his career, Jey Uso has maintained tight relationships with several groups and family members, but he has always strived to be true to himself. Some could argue that if Jey were to adopt Rhea Ripley's style, it would dilute her unique identity. He may not be true to himself if he changes his Samoan roots and streetwear-inspired appearance to match the Judgment Day model. The second possible interpretation of the nah is that Jey isn't interested in being a part of another person's world just yet. Since Rhea Ripley plays such a major role in Judgment Day, Jey may find herself in the background if she chooses to align with her. After fighting for his freedom from the bloodline's control, Jey may not be prepared to submit to another group or identity, no matter how popular or controversial Judgment Day is. Finally, Jey may be trying to tease followers without giving too much away with his quick answer. Keeping the WWE Universe in suspense is, in fact, a wrestler's lifeblood. Although he may have brushed it off in this specific case, wrestling plots can take surprising twists, and alliances may emerge seemingly out of thin air. In the future, it is intriguing to think that Jey and Rhea may meet, either as friends or enemies. No matter how many times Jey says, nah, fans can't get enough of the thought of him teaming up with Rhea Ripley. An intriguing conflict might be created visually by pitting Ripley's gloomy character against Jey's style. This plotline has the potential to be a watershed moment for both characters if WWE Creative ever chooses to investigate it.